20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Time to renew one of the great holiday traditions of the NFL. Football and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. And off we go from Texas. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Silver, ready?
Hurts working in the pistol. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That is hot. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cowboys. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. Big start to this drive. with a gain of 26.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
Hey, Silver. Yeti. Delta.
On play action, here's Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mike 49.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Army! Mike 5-4.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. His kick is good. And the Cowboys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. off the bootleg. It's Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down. To throw is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Giants. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are back in this one. It's 17-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Oh, he'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Levis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Great.
Here's Hurts. They'll set up the screen to White. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away. Points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, like 13.
From the gun, it's Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Like 49. 22 Rita. 22 Linda.
Levis to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Pound up, Yeti. Great, set. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Quick slant into the hands of Smith.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. That's a gain of 15. First down, Giants.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got
to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on first and 10.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
They go play action with Levis. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
49, Mike 49.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Mike 54.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Mo.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Mike 20.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. The extra point, up and good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
With the score, Cowboys 34, Giants 14.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Out of his end zone comes Devin Tompkins. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Room to run at the 35. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
On Mike 49.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Mike 54.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Great. Set. Delta.
On ground, here's Hasty. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Hey, easy. 63, bang. Delta.
On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Levis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing is Levis. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
The key component to a screen game, Mike, is that you need your opponent to think you're trying to push the ball vertically downfield. Then you're able to catch them off guard by checking it down short. In this case, the defense doesn't fall for it. They rally to the ball, and they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. This is intercepted. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. timeout for Dallas. It's their second. First and 10.
Like 40 minutes.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 28. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Like 44.
Here's second and 9. Levis to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
Like 5-4.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a run going left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Great, set.
They'll run here with Hasty. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day.
Great, set.
Here's Hasty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Hey, Silver.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Downfield for Njoku. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
See the rookie tight end, Ben Sinnott, there on the 1st down completion. And, Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands as a runner, and he can make you miss in space. I mean, at Kansas State last year, he led the team in both receiving yards and touchdowns.
That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Here we go. Hey, 24 Linda, flat grenade team.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Hey, Mike 13.
On play action, here's Levis. He'll check this down to the running back.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Diamond. Like 54, like...
On 1st down, Levis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Great. Set. Delta.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. They run over center with Williams. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.